Bruno Miguel Borges Fernandes, the Portuguese Magnifico, has just won the Players PFA award. That is the PFA Player Award voted by the players themselves. That is the best player of the season 2025-2026. And then it was voted by just professional players who play in the English Premier League, all the 20 teams combined, and the players voted Bruno Fernandes as their best player for last season. I've seen a lot of criticism, especially coming from the Arsenal camp. The Arsenal fans are going bananas and they are going wild, thinking, and they have every right to be, because Arsenal had a wonderful and a season to always remember. They had a great season going on to win the Premier League after 22 years, I guess. After 22 years, they went on to win the league for the first time since 2004. And then the players were exceptional. And the players that were nominated in the final six were Gabriel Magalhaes, David Raya, and Declan Rice. They are always a good shout, and I will always say I give them kudos. They did exceptionally well. But then coming to an individual award as the best player of the season, Bruno Fernandes went on to break the assist record of 20 assists and went on to set his own record. Yeah, that's the breaking of the assists. 21 assists took the record from Thierry Henry, who kept it at 20, and Kevin De Bruyne, who also kept it at 20, because no player could break this record for decades now. But Bruno Fernandes has finally broken the record after 2 decades. I mean, it's an incredible one for the Portuguese Magnifico. And then he was exceptional last season. He was instrumental to Manchester United qualifying for the Champions League after a 15th place finish from Ruben Amorim, who, by the way, lost his job, and Carrick took on the job and did exceptionally well. And I think by the second half of the season, Manchester United were gone blazing and everything. And Bruno Fernandes was the architect of that masterclass that we saw from Michael Carrick's team and all of that. So individually, Bruno Fernandes had the better season amongst all the six players mentioned. But when you talk about teamwork and then how the team fared as a unit, then kudos to Arsenal and kudos to Declan Rice, kudos to Gabriel Magalhaes, kudos to David Raya. Then it can be argued that any of them would have won it. But then if you're looking at a player who had an individual standout season, that is the key word, individual standout season. It's not about the team achievement together as a unit. It's not about the team organization, but it's about that one player that stood out amongst the rest, amongst the 20 teams and the players in each squad. I mean, the players themselves are professionals. They play with him for his teammates, and the ones that played against him in the other 19 teams, they know what they saw in him and they know why they voted for him. So if any football analyst or any football fan says that Bruno Fernandes does not deserve the award, well, that's their own opinion, and I have no control over their opinion and all of that. But then you cannot deny the fact that Bruno Fernandes is undoubtedly the most outstanding player from last season as regards to the English Premier League season. And I mean, he got the award, he got what he deserved, and all of that. Yeah, you can argue for Declan Rice, David Raya, and Gabriel Magalhaes, but that does not erase the fact that Bruno Fernandes was the most outstanding player from last season, and then he got his award. He got what he deserved.